My name is Meerah and I'm a Lorekeeper in one of the ASUS libraries, and today I wanted to give you my thoughts on Black Desert's Serendia main questline rework. I'm just literally going to read you the notes that I took while playing through it, so enjoy, I guess. It had really good voice acting, very expressive, a very good improvement from the original. The NPCs recognize you and have heard about what you did in Balanos and treat you differently for the better as a result, which is really nice. You can choose to either murder a bunch of the mine imps or you can negotiate with them, which is a crossroad that wasn't there before, and honestly I think it's a good change. They explained that the black stones in the mines is what drove the imps to violence and madness, and the mine boss explains that they're not actually being fed and were being exploited. You can give them food and talk to Jimkiss about actually treating them properly. That they did kind of change Jimkiss's personality to be for the worse, though, because he's portrayed as kind of like a shitty supervisor. They reintroduce Yaz, and she is a lot less annoying than how she was originally. There are a ton more cutscenes, all fully voiced. Orwin, Eden, Yaz, and Aliston all seem to actually have personalities now and interact with each other in a way that feels more natural. Jarrett and Jordine also have a lot more personality. They made Jordine a lot more likable than in the original Serendia questline. Both of their voice actors are really good and very emotive. We get a lot more backstory on them too. They actually managed to make both of them likable, in my opinion, which is honestly quite a feat, since in the original Serendia storyline I really did not like either of them. I found them both to be just really annoying. But they gave Jarrett PTSD from being taken hostage, and Jordine does everything he can to care for her and for Serendia. I actually got really emotionally invested, and Mountain of Eternal Winter's plotline makes a lot more sense to me with this version of Jordine and Jarrett. We got new knowledge entries and titles from doing the MSQ, which you know I love. They also gave us, as the player, more personality in our responses we can give to NPCs, which is always nice. Even the minor NPCs, like Coco Elba, have more personality now, a lot more unique characteristics about them, which is really refreshing. The Black Spirit sense of humor is also pretty great. He made me chuckle quite a few times. The plot flows so much better now. They kept the bones of the original story, but they flushed it out and it makes a lot more sense and added more emotion. It's easier to get emotionally involved in the story, in my opinion. And the story now also actually takes us into Heidel Castle. It's not just there randomly and never explained. They also gave us more backstory on Al Rundi and his relationship with Jarrett and Jordine. We still fight him in the story, but we let him live and he plays a major role, and they actually made him relatable too. I know, shocking. Still a few bugs though, like the double Eden, but from what I understand they have actually patched that, so that's great. At the end of the questline it gives us an epilogue where we can talk to all the NPCs from the quest and ask them questions like what they'll be doing afterwards and how they're doing and such. Conclusion? Definitely a vast improvement from the original Serendia main story questline. The original was scattered and felt kind of confusing, more like vague plot points that were all sort of connected but didn't really flow. But the rework managed to put all the plot points of the original story together in a way that made sense and did flow really well, along with adding more cutscenes, more expressive voice acting, more personality and backstory to the characters, which personally made me care about them a lot more and get emotionally invested. I definitely think it's worth doing, especially if you're someone who just previously skipped through the original story because it didn't make sense or was confusing to you. But even if you did pay attention to the original, I think you should give this one a shot too, because I really feel like it added a lot of new things. I personally really enjoyed it, obviously, and I'm really excited to see what they did with the Calpheon rework, because that is my least favorite part of MSQ because of how long and garbled it was. It really, really needed a rework, so I'm excited for that. Stay tuned for it. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time here in the library.